set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the run, it's Sherrod. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And there's the handoff. He tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Sherrod. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
At the 5-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the the field 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The extra point.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To bootleg here. The sure hands. It's Austin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense makes their way on the field. Trying to find room. It's Sherrod. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The back's got it on a counter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over it.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Takes the toss and heads left. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Stop at the line. Still a few yards short from pay dirt.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. QB keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And here's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Runs through the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try the option play here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing off play action. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
You know, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the second half is a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Challenge challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He's going to hand this off. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A draw to the back. Takes out the first, looking for more. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a draw. He breaks free. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front.
Ball comes loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
One team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Play action here on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Burke. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Easy route, easy throw for the quarterback. Good decision here by the offensive coordinator on 3rd and short to just get the ball to the playmaker, make that catch, and pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Amos. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They hand it off to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
At the 38-yard line. Now, 4th down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of 12. First down for the offense.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying the old counter play here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense on the field to take over. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz. and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And now from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. And the single back takes a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal block.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now they run the draw play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Titans, can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Lets it go quickly.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On the run, it's Hopkins. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Getting set. It's second down. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to run it. It's Hopkins. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, bringing pressure. Oh, they swarm him again.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's hit as he throws it, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.